this listing, 128 North Shore Road. I'm Matthew Tercek, real estate agent here in Lake Oswego, Oregon, and I can tell you from firsthand experience, this location is as prime as it gets. The house itself sits right across the street from Lakewood Bay, so you can see the peekaboo view right there in the back, and you get those views, believe it or not, throughout the house, the main level and the upper level. You're also just walking distance to State Street as well as A Avenue. So Farmers Market, Whole Foods, all of the best amenities in Lake Oswego are a short walk away. Another great thing about the location and the house is you have 3 deeded access to the Lake Oswego lake easements. Now what that is it gives you immediate access to the lake. These easements also have boat slips, so you can put your name on a reservation list and hopefully get a boat on the lake in the next couple years. It's all based on turnover, of course. But from day one of joining that easement, you get to utilize the facilities, whether it's jumping on the trampoline in the water, swimming, kayaking, or even barbecues. Some of them, like the Lakewood Yacht Club that the owners are members of, host a lot of different summer activities, including movie night at the easement, picnics, barbecues, and it's just a great way to get ingrained into the local community here. And speaking of community, if you're into parks and things like that, you're close to George Rogers Park as well as Foothills Park. There's just a whole ton of activities here in Lake Oswego that this location really just opens the door to. Now, speaking of opening the door, let's get to the house itself. This home was built in 1941 and it has that quintessential classic Lake Oswego cottage charm. It's nearly 2,700 square feet. And what I like about it is for an older cottage, it's actually very usable square footage as you're about to see. Now, stepping into the house itself, you can see you have the original hardwood floors throughout this entire level, which is really nice because they're in great shape. You can tell they've been refinished. And here you have a bay window overlooking your front courtyard as well as the lake views. A lot of the outdoor living in this house is oriented towards this front yard with the fire pit area as well as the beautiful landscape, which is nice because you get great sun exposure up there. But then we also have a backyard too, which we will get to. Now, to round off this room, it is great size. You have the TV above the fireplace, gas log set, beautiful mantle, and plenty of space for a couple couches or even a sectional. The family room opens to the dining area, so I'm backing into that right now. We have a round table, and again, great views of the lake out the front here. A couple of built-ins along the back, and you can see they've done a great job with a lot of the original woodwork still in place. Now, backing in through the kitchen, there is a pocket door, so you can close this off. Some of the clients that have come through have talked about opening this all up in a more extensive remodel, so we do see a lot of that in this price category in Lake Oswego. But the kitchen's actually great. I love the galley style right here with the gas cooktop, large bay nook area behind me, and then the kitchen sink facing the driveway. I will point out that one of the unique parts about this particular house is the size of the driveway and the width of that 2-car garage. Parking right along North Shore Road is coveted. Many of the homes actually back to alleys on the next block over. So having this much parking, not only in the driveway, but out front is really rare and valuable. Now let's round off this floor. You'll see off to my right-hand side, you have convenient side door access as well as the staircase downstairs. We pass the staircase upstairs as well as a good sized room on the main floor here. Here you have access to the backyard, which I will point out. Stepping outside, there is a covered trellis area, hardscaped concrete patio right here. Completely fenced though, so if you have pets, it's a really nice smaller area to kind of let them roam free. There's actually a dog run on the side as well as a nice little trellis covered area for a nook or outdoor eating area. Now behind me, you have another good sized bedroom here on the main floor, as well as a full bathroom, which is pretty spacious. I love the clean white subway tiles, lower set vanity, and you can tell it's a smaller space, but highly functional. Now arriving upstairs, immediately you have this nice landing area. I love how functional this space could be, whether you have a work from home desk, perhaps there's an area to sit, read, or even like if you had a nursery, this would be a very effective use of space. Off to my right-hand side, you have built-ins all along this wall that goes all the way back to the bathroom. And then on my left-hand side, you have the upstairs primary bath suite. So this is a nice spacious area, vaulted ceilings. You have a shower, vanity, could be space for a double vanity if you wanted to, and then a skylight for natural light. Now behind me, you have a large primary suite. You can tell this was like the original attic that's been repurposed. but it's finished out so nice. And then over here, it dormers open with those views of the lake. So I could totally see this being built out as a larger closet if someone was so inclined. Storage on both sides, as well as built-in shelves right behind me. All right, stepping down to the basement, this is kind of where you start to feel the age of the home, but it's finished out really nice. And when I say the age of the home, I mean everything is newer, updated, but you do have the steeper original stairs. And then in this section, a little bit lower ceilings. Off to my left-hand side, you have a nice sized bedroom. This would be non-conforming, so it could be a home gym, office, something like that, or just a guest bed. You also have the laundry down here, as well as ample storage right behind me in a more unfinished area. And then step down into this bedroom suite, because this room is actually massive, and you do get a little additional ceiling height because we step down. Off to my left, you have egress windows, and then off to my right-hand side, you have a full bathroom suite, making this the perfect either like rental or additional bedroom for an older child or guest. All right, so that wraps up today's tour. Smaller house, but as you can see, very dialed in. And what I want to stress is really, again, the location here in Lake Oswego does not get much better. I mean, the only possible way I can improve on this is if I put it across the street right on the lake. But a lot of people actually prefer the privacy, the seclusion, and of course the price point of living right off the water with all the same benefits from lake access because of those lake easements, as well as just the walkability downtown. And with that, I just want to thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. I was so excited to show you our listing. As always, if you subscribe to the channel, you'll get more great property tours just like this one here in Lake Oswego. And if you have any questions on this particular listing or would like to reach out about moving to Lake Oswego, don't hesitate to reach out. All my contact information is below.